Hello, I'm Binh, class 5C, Anhua Primary School. A month ago, my mother and brother were both infected with COVID. My brother got COVID-19 from school and spread it to his parents. Fortunately, they only showed mild symptoms, and since he was isolated in time, I did not get sick. Today, I will talk about the impact of the COVID-19 epidemic on lives. As you know, COVID-19 is a very dangerous disease. Currently, around 446 million people have been infected with the virus, while 6 million have passed away due to COVID complications. The virus was first found in Wuhan, China on December 2019, has spread to all continents, seriously affecting the economy, society, health, and lives of people in almost every country around the world. No one could have expected that a pandemic could have a profound effect on all aspects of social life on a global scale. New waves of COVID-19 infection and harsh measures to prevent the spread, including lockdowns and social distancing, have seriously affected the existence, operation, and development of many countries. The World Health Organization is still unable to confirm when the pandemic will end, and having to live with the COVID-19 virus seems to be an inevitable reality. The first cases of COVID-19 in Vietnam were detected in early February 2020. For over a year, Vietnam have implemented the strategy of quarantine, case isolation, contact tracing, and social distancing to minimize the risk of the pandemic spreading to the community. Apart from a full-scale month-long lockdown in April 2020, along with occasional regional lockdowns and restrictions, life inside borders retained relatively normal. Vietnam's successes in disease and control of the early stages were recognized and appreciated by the international community. However, the re-emergence of the disease since late April 2021 has caused a massive shift in health control policy. New mutations, especially the Delta variant, along with low vaccination rates at the time, has caused a spike in cases, deaths, and hospitalizations. As hospitals were getting overwhelmed with heavily ill patients, a month-long lockdown was imposed in major population centers, forcing millions of workers to lose their jobs. Lines of migrants all are leaving the cities brought the pandemic to the countryside, also posing another potential risk of infection. The COVID-19 death wave lasted 9 months, took away nearly 40,000 people, and heavily affected the lives of Vietnamese residents, including myself. Aside from the permanent loss of life, the outbreak has also heavily affected daily life and the national economy. Businesses had to temporarily cease operations or go bankrupt, making millions of workers lose their jobs. Farmers suffer major losses due to agricultural products not being harvested and a weakened consumer market. The tourism industry was completely shut down. Students were forced to stay home for 10 months or longer and had to attend online classrooms instead, losing the ability of working and a stable source of income heavily affected citizens' physical and mental health. Meanwhile, government bureaucracy, the pressures of alternative working methods, and computing pandemic-related information and misinformation make many people stressed and confused. Restrictions reactions such as challenging, insulting, threatening, opposing, or something the doctors and police forces are doing can be manifestations related to mental health issues. Fortunately, daily life is finally going back to normal thanks to high COVID-19 vaccination rates, low vaccine hesitancy compared to other crowds, and Omicron, a far weaker variant. The symptoms of those with the vaccine or the Omicron variant are much less severe. Most people infected with the virus will have mild to moderate symptoms, so most people will be isolated at home, can recover without being hospitalized. And the number of seriously ill people who need to be hospitalized is not as much as before. I don't know about you, but personally, I hope there's a vaccine for us primary soon, so we can go to school, meet my friends, and have fun just like before the epidemic, and life fully returns to normal like before. I honestly really do miss my teachers and my friends at school. I hope you enjoy my presentation. Thank you for listening and goodbye.